A while back, my coworker became my boss, and I thought it was going to be awkward for them, but turns out I was the one making it weird. So when my old boss got promoted, I was super happy for him. But when my peer took his place, that was different. We'd been working side by side for 2 years. We'd grab lunch together, complain about the same stuff, but the second he became my manager, something shifted in me, and I didn't even realize what I was doing. I started second guessing his decisions in my head. When he'd give direction in meetings, I'd think,
well, that's not how I would do it.
And when he would try to have real conversations with me about expectations or feedback, I'd sometimes brush it off just like we were still buddies. What I finally realized was I was treating his promotion like something that had happened to me instead of something he had earned. I was so focused on how our relationship had changed that I forgot that he's still the same person who's been crushing it at his old job, just now with a heck of a lot more responsibility. He didn't stop being competent or trustworthy just because he got this new title. So I did something that felt uncomfortable but necessary. I had to set down my proverbial axe and be honest with myself. I told him I'd been making the transition harder than it needed to be, and that I wanted to figure out how we could work together so that we could make it actually work for both of us. We talked about what he needed from me as a team member and what I needed from him as a manager, and we got to keep the good parts of our relationship without pretending that nothing had changed. So it turns out that when you stop resisting somebody's leadership and start actually supporting them, this was the whole lesson for me, work gets a whole lot easier for everyone. He wasn't just trying to be my boss instead of being my colleague, he was trying to be both. And that only worked if I let it. If your coworker just became your manager, ask yourself, are you making this transition harder than it needs to be? Drop me a comment if you've been there too.